Hey, how's it going, guys? This is the Divas match for Survivor Series. Beth Phoenix versus Eve for the Divas Championship, and it's not just one-on-one, it's a one-on-one lumberjill match. What that means is the rest of the Divas of the WWE will be surrounding the ring just like a lumberjack match, except, instead of superstars, it's gonna be the Divas. Now, this match, what can I say about it? It's gonna be the match of the night, guys. It's the match we're all looking forward to. It's gonna be the main event. There's no doubt about it. This is gonna be the main event. The Rock and John Cena are probably gonna open the show, and we're gonna finish up the pay-per-view with Beth Phoenix retaining the Divas Championship, and maybe Undertaker is gonna make his return and challenge Beth Phoenix for the Divas Championship at WrestleMania for the streak. It's gonna be Beth Phoenix, Divas Championship on the line versus the Streak. Who's gonna win? We don't know. We're gonna have to wait for that at WrestleMania. I'm just trolling you guys. This match is gonna probably be okay. Not a big fan of the Divas matches, but actually, the past two Divas matches I've seen, Kelly versus Beth Phoenix, which was at SummerSlam, I believe. SummerSlam? Yeah, it was a SummerSlam. No, was it a no? It wasn't a SummerSlam. I think it was at Night of Champions. Correct me if I'm wrong or not. Or maybe Hell in a Cell. Yeah, I don't really remember. But Kelly and Beth Phoenix at the pay-per-view where Beth Phoenix won the championship. That was a good match. I enjoyed that match. I usually don't enjoy Divas matches. Well, actually, I don't watch them at all. But when I do watch them, I don't like them. But I like that one. I also liked Beth Phoenix versus Eve at Vengeance. That was actually a good match. I watched the match, I think, in full, and I liked it. I was watching the pay-per-view. Usually I go take a piss break, but I watched it and I liked it. There were some good spots, good back and forth match, good stuff. It's just like the male superstars versing each other. Like the just the superstars, a regular match. Why don't I like the Divas matches? I don't know. I just can't get into them. The storylines aren't that great. I mean, the storylines are getting better. With the Beth Phoenix, that Talia thing. I don't know what their faction is called. I don't really pay attention to that, but the current Diva storyline is good, for the Divas. And but yeah, usually most of the time the storylines aren't that great, and I just can't get into them as much as I can, get to let's say a CM Punk storyline, or a storyline involving Christian, or just any main event star really that doesn't involve John Cena. Well, actually, John Cena does have some good, feuds there. I'm not a John Cena hater. I don't want to look like one, because I'm not. I just don't like John Cena the way he's booked. I don't like how he wins all the time. I don't like how he wins the championship all of the time. But John Cena, I did like him in the past. I'm okay with him, but I wouldn't say I'm a hater. No, I'm definitely not a hater. I don't think I'm a hater of any superstar except for Crimson and Gunner, which aren't even WWE superstars. They're TNA superstars, and I don't know why they're pushing them. I really don't know why. And I'm not a fan of this referee turning into a wrestler either. Garrett Bischoff, Eric Bischoff's son. Not a fan of that. I think he main events this week's Impact. I'm not sure about that because I haven't watched Impact, but that's what I heard. Yeah, I would say that's poor booking on TNA's part. I mean, come on. Garrett Bischoff, a referee, main eventing the Impact show against Gunner? Man, that has to be like the worst main event in Impact Wrestling history. If that seriously closes the show on Impact, the Impact was on Thursday, but I didn't watch it yet. But when I do watch it, I hope that's not the main event. If it does, well, I'll probably, fast forward that. But anyways, I should talk, stop talking about TNA here. We're talking about Survivor Series. We're talking about the Divas match. Yeah, I might watch this match, I might not. We'll see. I'm just more looking forward to every other match on the card more than this. And especially, The Rock versus John Cena. That's gonna be obviously, the biggest match on the card. Everybody's looking forward to The Rock's return. Well, I hope everybody is. No, actually, I'm sure out there's some people, not looking forward to The Rock returning. Everybody has their haters, so Probably The Rock has some haters too. But whatever, guys. Survivor Series should be a good card. You don't have as many matches on this card as, you know, the past pay-per-views. We've actually got only 6 matches on the card. But, you know, all these 6 matches can provide some good entertainment, some good matches. And, yeah, we could have some, a very good pay-per-view here. It's up to, you know, the WWE and the performers. Well, we'll see what happens. You know, sometimes you've got a good card, but it turns out to be crap because of the way it's booked, because of the winners, just the matches being rushed. But sometimes, yeah, you have a card that doesn't look too good, but the pay-per-view is amazing. I don't remember which pay-per-view it was, but there was a pay-per-view that I wasn't too fond of. You know, I wasn't too fond of the card, but it was a great pay-per-view. I think it was Vengeance, actually. I think it was just, you know, Vengeance, the last pay-per-view we had. Yeah, I think that's the pay-per-view. You know, you had Mark Henry versus Big Show. I expected that to suck. It was great though. You had Sheamus versus Christian. That was a rematch. You had Dolph Ziggler and Zack Ryder. That was a rematch. Yeah, basically Vengeance. I wasn't a big fan of that pay-per-view going into the pay-per-view because almost every match was a rematch. But when I saw the pay-per-view, I changed my mind because the matches were great. But man, from Sunday to Tuesday, these are gonna be some great, you know, couple of days. You're gonna have the Survivor Series pay-per-view, which is one of the 4 biggest pay-per-views of the year for the WWE, and then you've got on Monday Night Raw. I don't know if that's gonna be a good Raw or not. Hopefully it is. And on Tuesday, you've got the release of the newest WWE game in WWE 12. So, you know, great couple of days. Lots of wrestling related stuff, obviously, you know, it's all wrestling related stuff. And it seems like a lot of people have WWE 12 already. They've got the game in advance. You know, there's a lot of stores that sell these games in advance. They don't care if they get caught or not. Well, actually, they take the risk and put the game out for sale. And, you know, because of that, a lot of people have the game. And from what I've heard, most of the feedback, you know, I've seen is positive. I've seen some negative, though, and one negative was like really negative. But when it comes to review sites, like big review sites, the only one that's put out a review yet is IGN, and it's actually pretty damn good. IGN gave WWE 12 a 9 out of 10, so that's a pretty good score for a you know, WWE game. That's the same score WWF No Mercy got. And, you know, a lot of people say that No Mercy was like the best wrestling game out there. And if it's not No Mercy, a lot of people say Here Comes the Pain was the best wrestling game out there. Well, actually, Here Comes the Pain and SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 are the only wrestling games that have a higher score than WWE 12. So, you know, that should say something about WWE 12. I'm thinking it's a really good game. Hopefully I'm right about this. Hopefully IGN is right. So we'll see that on Tuesday when it comes out and we play it. Anyways, guys, the match is over, and since this is the last prediction game using SVR 2011, I'm thinking we should go out with a bang. Please, guys, if you enjoyed this video, click the like button. I'm trying to surpass 33 likes for each prediction game video, and I can do it with your help, guys. I've done it in the past and just recently, so I'm sure you guys can do it again. I really appreciate it. And anyways, guys, this match is over. Stay tuned for the next one.